just give me 1 minute. Let me put you on a brief hold, okay? And I will just explain to you what you need to do, okay? All right.
Doc with Tampa Bay Freedom Press at the First District, trying to get my ID back. They're refusing to let me talk to anybody. I don't know why. Yeah, just trying to get my ID back. That's it. 3 minutes now. He walked away from me. Chief of Police Lee Burkall. Hello, can I please get some help? Oh, there he is. He just will not return to the desk. I mean, this is ridiculous. I just want my ID back. Can I please get a lieutenant?
Yeah, I know you're recording, and he's coming out in a bit, okay? You can have a seat if you want, okay?
I know.
Okay.
I don't need another person to tell me to sit down. You're not a parent. Thought you said there wasn't a lieutenant here. All you do is lie. Oh, there goes somebody with stripes and gold. I wonder why they won't come talk to me yet. Like I'm here for them. Hey, how you doing,
How are
sir?
you?
I'm good. Officer Parker arrested me on Monday. Okay, and I understand all that. But he has my ID and didn't return it. And I was wondering why, and I need it back because can you clarify something for me, Lieutenant? If you were to stop me on the street and ask
Yeah.
for my ID and I don't have it, then you can arrest me for
Okay,
that.
hold on. First of all, I can't clarify something just based on what you're saying. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for the event number, and I may or may not be able to answer your question. My name's Captain Neal. This is my badge number.
Thank you.
Do you have the event number,
The CM number.
or even your name? Something for me to look up to see.
Well, it
you
was
gave me an Officer Parker. I don't. That's not enough to look up.
Officer C. Parker. Is that the number you're talking about? The report number?
Yes.
But my quick question is, why did he not return my ID? It's valid, right? And I'm required to have one, correct?
Yeah, but again, you're just asking me a question, and you're recording.
Yes.
I'm recording. I don't know what you're asking me to verify without it. I have no information.
Well, no,
And
this
just
is
if you-
all.
If you tell me what it is, I would have to go look up the report number. I'm not just gonna make.
Okay, I want to clarify something that's not the report. All Tampa police, all of the police officers that patrol, when you pull someone over and ask for an ID, a valid ID, okay, and they don't have one, okay, not that they refuse to give it to you, but they physically don't have one in their possession, okay, you can take them to Orient and fingerprint them to ID, correct?
No.
How does that work? Could you explain that real quick?
Again, every situation is different. It depends. But we don't just take people to get done fingerprint.
No, I'm asking about not having a valid ID when you request one.
And again, I'm telling you, it doesn't work like that.
Well, how does it work?
We don't just take people to go get them identified anywhere. That's
Wait.
not a criminal. It's not criminal not to have an ID.
I'm always told that I had to have one.
Again, you told them you believe what you want to believe, but I just answered your question. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, so,
End of story.
okay,
Let me look up your event number. 102.
and I'd like to know just why he has my ID.
It's a white male, gray shirt, gray shorts, or light colored shorts, related to event number 25198-853.
Are you a lieutenant or, oh, you're a captain?
Yes, but he referred to me. It's okay. I wasn't going to
Oh, no,
correct
Captain, you don't know. I mean, you learn the rank, I understand. It's not a problem.
It's okay, no problem.
I'm just under,
98853. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Yeah, I didn't ask for it. What's your name?
do am I required?
You're not required. Listen,
It's Mr. Johnson.
you're coming here about ID and everything.
Okay,
I
so
need to
you've
know
been
who
nice.
I'm talking to. I can't give you
Captain
anything
Neal,
about this ID.
Captain Neal, you have been very polite.
Okay.
My name is Dwayne Johnson, D-U-A-N-E. Now, did the officer leave my
Dwayne
ID sheet?
Johnson.
Johnson, common spelling.
Yeah.
Now, did the officer leave my ID here? Well, that's one of the
I
things
have
I'm
no
asking.
idea.
I'm asking you to find out. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
have
it.
no idea. Wayne Johnson. Yeah, just stand by for a second.
And I just talked to my lawyer on the way up here, so he knows I'm here, and I told him, look, I'm probably gonna get arrested at the first district
Why?
for being rude.
That's not illegal to be rude.
A lot of things in this country are illegal, Captain.
In
I
the
know.
state of Florida, I've been here for 24 years. No one can show me a state statute that says it's illegal to be rude.
Right. Well,
I'm telling
disorderly.
you that.
Well, some officers will say disorderly conduct,
Okay.
but I know that's a
Yeah.
gray area, right? Right?
No, I'm not. See, I'm not going. You're not leading me down a road. I am telling you, it's not illegal to be rude.
Right.
And are you doing anything disorderly right now?
No, but when I
Okay.
talk to the people on the phone and they're being rude to me and I'm rude back, click.
If there's rudeness going on, no one should be
still.
berated. No citizen
Right.
and no employee
Well,
should
see,
be
the thing
berated.
is, I have First Amendment protection,
Okay.
and to hang up on someone because they're using words you don't like is retaliatory.
No, I instruct my people. You don't have to listen to people berate you.
But it's a First Amendment right, protected.
Oh, and you can talk all you want, but I don't have to listen to it.
Actually, you
There's
kinda
nothing
do.
mandated me to listen to you.
First
berate me.
Amendment.
I'm telling, okay, take your First Amendment and you could file a complaint at the
Federal
Internal
courthouse.
Affairs,
No,
federal courts, whatever you want to do to
Yes,
file a complaint. But I will not listen to anyone berate me or my people. I promise you that.
okay.
Okay, we don't deserve that. You don't deserve that.
Well, I don't deserve to be treated by the police like I am treated.
One thing at a time. I'm gonna go. You asked me about this ID. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing I'm missing
Okay,
at this
stand
point.
by.
And this clerk could have done all this. This clerk could have directed me he could have connected me with a lieutenant or a captain 2 hours ago.
The lieutenant is not available. Supervisor is not available. He came to see me. I'm available, so I can't.
Right, but 2 hours ago on the phone, he refused to connect me to anybody. He kept hanging up on me. And he was rude first.
Remember what I said, one thing
I understand. I understand.
Except if you're still on that frequency, you need to put time to keep going.
Where is?
I just tell her it's coming.
Oh, I'm listening to multiple channels. All right, get me the report.
Been a while since you sat behind the computer to do the administrative stuff, huh, Cap?
No, it's just a different setup that I'm used to.
I do appreciate your professionalism, Captain Neal.
All right, so I have to go on my computer. Go home. And more. Maybe here. No. There's another way I want you to put on. Records. Yeah. Take that report. 198. 85. Yeah. It's not showing. Yeah, it's not showing anything. Go back. I like this more. Right here. Do I like this in 9. It's not. It would have told me that's 9.
Maybe he could, the regular one, yeah. But I use this. No, okay.
Confusing enough for you, Captain?
Nothing confusing. I have a partial report, so I don't have everything to see. You referenced the ID. It says a personal lunchbox. I don't know if it was this lunchbox.
It was this one.
It's that one.
When,
And it says with personal items. So
Right.
I don't know. There's no list of the personal items.
I went to, property over here on Lois.
Okay.
Okay, they said they did have 2 report numbers, but I only had the one that I gave you.
Okay. Yes.
And he checked the other one,
Mhm.
and he said, I only had one thing in property, this.
Okay.
There's nothing attached, physical property attached to the other case number.
Mhm.
Nothing at all, no
Yeah.
physical, okay? So I don't understand why the officer still has my ID. Because see, I hold a Virginia ID, not a Florida ID, okay? And in Virginia, if a police officer stops you and you don't provide a valid ID, and he has a legitimate reason to actually request it, okay? If you don't have a physical ID, they can take you to get fingerprinted until they can positively ID you in Virginia. That's what I'm basing this on.
I understood.
And I know each state, the laws are similar, not exact,
Different, yeah.
but similar. And I was just wanting to make sure. Now, if you're telling me if a cop stops me and I don't have an ID, he can't take me to jail to be fingerprinted, correct?
Not for that alone.
What's up?
There
But
has
I'm
to be
saying
other things.
just for no
Yeah,
ID at all,
Yeah, not for that alone.
okay?
If
'Cause that's-
there's more to the situation, yes, but not just to get you identified. We don't do that here in the city of Tampa.
Right.
Okay.
And now you can understand the discrepancy and, because like I said, I've been,
Of course, you're basing it based on your experience.
Right.
Understood.
and I still don't understand why he's keeping my ID. He has no,
Okay.
I've not heard any legitimate reason from anybody on why he won't return my
I
ID.
cannot speak to the ID because I don't have any
Is he
documentation to
on
support
duty?
that. Not that I'm about to get you there. He is off duty and returns on he's scheduled, absent any time off to return on Sunday. I don't know if he has time off or anything like that. I can't. I didn't talk, I don't directly supervise him. I'm in the chain, but not a direct supervisor. So I don't know if he made a request to have Sunday off, but I can tell you that he's scheduled because he works the other side of the schedule, not this one that's currently on duty. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week is when he's scheduled. His shift normally starts 6 a.m. I almost did the military.
My stepdad was a master chief in the Navy. So if you would throw military on time,
No, I want to speak
I understand.
it correctly.
0600
So
to 1800, correct?
No, 524, 530.
So 1700.
Yeah, yes.
Just remember the
So,
12.
yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Correct, yes. So that's his normal schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I can send an email to try to follow up to where is the narrative as it relates to your ID. I would have to get more information because you mentioned Virginia and you mentioned your ID. So I'll try to find out from you. I have to go get a pen. Excuse me. What kind of ID? Florida or
Virginia.
Virginia? And is it a driver's license or?
Yes,
just-
it's a Virginia driver's license, and then it's valid for 3 more years.
I'll just put Virginia.
Well, when I called because I couldn't get any answers from this guy. He wouldn't connect me with anybody. Okay. So I called the second district, okay, to try to talk to a lieutenant there. All they did was transfer me back here, so I kept going in a circle. Okay, that's why I was getting so aggravated. Okay, and nobody can give me a reason on why my property's not returned. I just don't understand.
I will have to find more information as to what happened. I can't give you that answer right now. His sergeant is, who does he work for? I think it's Harrison, if I remember. Yeah, Colin Parker.
Just see Parker's on it.
Yeah.
If I email you here,
Yes.
now if I email you here with my email, we can stay in contact that way.
Yes, 100%.
Be a lot easier, probably.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, Sergeant Harrison. So if you send me an email, I'll respond back to you
Okay.
with this information and the schedule so you have it. I know you have it here because it's being recorded, but I'll answer your email and let you know. And what I'll do is I'll send her a message. Do you have a phone number that's active?
I do, but I would prefer email, so I keep it
Well, send me your
physical.
email.
Actually, would you like
receipt.
it? Would you like it now? I can give you my email now if you would like.
I'd rather send it so that way it's clean and you know you got it. You have my printed email
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
So send it to me
Okay.
and
Any queries I have?
anything you have, just put it on there.
Okay.
All right. And then I will respond back to you. I will forward your email to his supervisor. And then she will probably be your point of contact going forward because there needs to be a follow up on it. And I just don't know the answers to some of the questions you're asking. And I don't want to guess.
I understand. That's
Okay.
reasonable. Just so you know, when I called, I was very polite this morning. But when you get this person running you around, this person running you around, this person running you around, and it's just a cycle of,
Understood.
pardon my language. Right, Captain? I'm not.
Yeah.
If you talk to me like this, anytime I will talk to you in a respectful manner. But when you start being rude and denying me services because you don't like my tone, that's retaliatory,
Okay.
right? And I just don't appreciate that. I will talk to you as a man. I'll talk to this gentleman as a man. Him, this young man, I don't care.
Well,
But
understand
I don't
this.
like to be disrespected just because someone wears a badge.
And you bring up retaliatory. Remember, things are in perception. And remember what I
Right.
said to you earlier.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
You said something about First Amendment right and all these other things about
Right.
when
There's
someone is
supreme law of the land.
disrespecting and everything. But I promise you, none of my employees, I tell them, don't let anyone berate you. We don't have to stand.
Right. Here's
So-
the thing, Captain.
Hold on, let me finish.
Captain,
Right now, just
you're a
now
public
you said
servant, not an
something,
employee, though.
but it doesn't give me you the right for me to stand
The
and
First
you berate
Amendment.
me.
The First Amendment.
We're going to disagree on that. But what I'm saying,
No, it's
just
the
now-
law.
Okay,
It's the law.
all right. You just
Correct?
said
The First Amendment is
we're going
the
to
law.
disagree on that. Listen to me for a second.
Okay, have a nice
You
day.
just, okay.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll be in
All right, have a
contact.
good one. Yeah, send me the email.
And how long should this take?
Sorry?
How long should this take?
They come back to work on Sunday. That's when they're
So
scheduled.
I cannot have my ID back until Sunday.
I cannot answer anything as far as
I mean, it's my property and he has it. That's theft by conveyance under Florida statute.
Okay, we're not going to go down that road.
Of course we're
Okay?
not.
Send me
You
the
don't wanna
email
be-
and I will respond back to you with it.
Okay. Tampa Bay Freedom Press here. Just got the runaround by Captain Neal. They're not giving me my property back. Yeah. District 1, Tampa Bay Freedom Press out. Bye.